Hi, welcome to Simply Scrapping, and today I have a layout for the Coast to Coast hop, and these are the prompts for August: travel, definition, circles or stripes, ink or paint. So my travel criteria is being met by my photos. I've got 12 photos here of when my family and I went to an attraction in Canberra called Cockington Green, and it's a miniature village and it is ever so cute. It's just gorgeous. So a lot of it is like English themed castles and buildings and street scenes, but they also have some international things. So there's like I think that's a little soccer match, and they even have like the grandstands of people, and these are all like little miniatures. So there's a mansion, and you can see the size of it against my daughter. So she's like 18 months, 2 years old here. And like if she stood next to the house, it'd probably be the same size as her. So everything is tiny. And the detail they have is absolutely amazing. So this is a streetscape. And you've got like a garbage truck going along here. And here's a lady who's forgotten to put her bin out the night before. And she's running to the truck trying to tell them to stop because here's her rubbish bin. And it's little scenes like that throughout the whole thing, and you could spend hours looking at a scene and not see everything. It's just amazing. So this is my two kids. We went there in winter, so it was very cold. And here's another scene, just like a row of houses and things, and some of them were interactive. So there was buttons you could press to make like a windmill go around or things like that. That's a Parliament House somewhere. I can't remember which one. I don't think it's the White House. It could be the White House. It's meant to be the White House. But you can see the people on the path behind it, and all the buildings are just so little. So this is one where you could press the buttons and bring the train around. And of course, once my kids realised there was buttons to press to make things move and it was interactive, they had absolute ball. And there's just another like an old mine. They've got the old cars, and it's just so cool. Really, really cool. So that's my travel component, because we don't live in Canberra, so that was a family holiday down to that attraction. Definition: I printed out the definition of the word explore: to go around a place where you have never been in order to find out what is there. That's a Oxford Dictionary, I believe, definition, and I'm going to use that somewhere, I don't know where, but I'm going to cut them out and have them with the word explore as an element on the page. Circles or stripes, I have here lots of circle embellishments. So I don't have many travel embellishments at all. So I found this stamp set, which I don't know what I've done with it now. What's under here? It's an old Kaisercraft stamp set called I don't actually know. Oh, it's on the front and I've covered it. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's donkey's years old. And it just had lots of what I thought looked like travel, or yeah, like travel themed things. So, and that's where I got the word explore from. There's discover and journey. So what I did, I picked 3 different ink colours that went with the papers and the pictures, and just stamped each of these elements twice in various colours, and they are going to be my embellishments. But my circles are met by my round embellishments here. And ink or paint, I've got ink because I have stamped my embellishments. Alright, oh, I'm so sorry, my nose has decided to start running. Okay, and I cut out all these, well, most of these ones that I had stamped using my latest favourite dies. And these are the Stylish Shapes dies, and I love them. So I used various sizes of the circles. I was so lucky that they actually cut out the stamps really, really well. Like I could find a circle size for each of the round elements. And then the words, I had stamped them with not enough space either side a lot of the time. So some of them might be like to one side, and then there's this space, which is fine. I can tuck them or add, something else on the end, and you're not going to know. So, and the same with these little stamps. I managed to fit them on a banner as well. One end didn't work. That's fine. I can tuck it or cover it. But yeah, so that worked really, really well. I was happy with that. Now the other embellishments I have is from the same paper range, or one of the papers that I'm using. It's from Main Street Collection by Uniquely Creative. And on one of their sheets, they just had these cream-based tags. So I fussy cut them out. I'm going to use them. And then other embellishments from that collection. It was like a boys type of theme. So I thought, well, some of this would work as well. So the green leaves, good day, the stars, awesome photos, it's in the details, all that sort of thing will work, and the leaves. And then when I saw the leaves, I went, well, okay, I have these sitting on my desk from a previous layout. For the putt-putt one, I didn't use them. But I got these when I used the embossing folder and die cut out all the leaves that are on the folder. So I just coloured these with a sponge dauber and green ink, and they are leaves I can use as well. And then I have these alternate arrows if I think I need something else. I haven't stamped any of these. Not sure I'm going to use them, but I have them if I need them. Alright, so let's get started. I'm just going to move everything off to the side, and it's going to be a double page because I have 12 photos. So that's the only way I'm going to fit on my 12 photos, is to have a double page. Alright, so I'm using, like I said before, Main Street by Uniquely Creative, and then a green. This is a partial sheet because I had to use some of this to mat the photos. It's by Crate Paper from the Wheels collection, or Zoom collection. And I've already used one sheet to back my photos because I've already mounted my photos on cream and then the green. And then the rest of this sheet I'm going to use on the layout. And then a brown. I don't know what this is a old Stampin' Up paper. But I wanted the brown. And then vanilla is my base. So what I'm going to do first is cut this strip off. And my photos are 3 by 3. I did have them at 3 by 4, but then I thought, well, they're not going to fit across the page. Like, I don't want them just a whole band of photos. I did want them separated. Alright, so I like this paper because it's like a map, and the Cockington green is like a little village, and you follow a path around to see everything. So sort of that goes with the venue, or the place, attraction, whatever you call it. So I'm doing that straight across the middle. So that's 6 by 12. I can't fit both of them on the screen, so I will build one on here, and the other one will be the same. Now I want a thin band of the green, just because there's green, lots of green in the photos. I think I want that at 1/2 inch. So I want 4 of these because I want that for top and bottom. And I've matted the photos in green, so that's why I'm doing the green strip. I'm going to keep it quite simple. And I just realised I haven't cut out my heading, so I will have to go away and do that. And this one, I think I want like 1 inch. I don't want a lot, maybe 1 1/4 inches down the bottom. And I need 4 of these because there's top and bottom. Maybe I'll do the top, I'm not sure. But I'll cut them anyway. I can always use them on something else. Alright, so I'm pretty sure that's all the cutting done. So now I'm just going to pop the green at the top and at the bottom. And I will line these up properly when I go to glue them down, so that they are the same. that's not looking straight because I actually have the base crooked. Alright, so we'll move that aside. And then the brown, I'll do the same on the other side. Alright, so now I'm just going to move these inks aside so I have room. I want to try and scoot them both in. So I can work out my placement side by side. Did I cut one of them shorter? I think I did, you know. That is not 1 1/4 inches. That looks like 1 inch. Right, we cut another one. That looks better. Okay, so my photos are going just straight across. I'm going to go over the green a little bit. I will space them better. I may have to do that. Give them a little bit more. No, I don't want to do that. Do I? I don't know, because the mat's getting lost on the green band, but I guess it doesn't matter. These ones could come down a bit, couldn't they? Right, so my heading's going up there. Now I haven't actually cut that out, but I do know that I want a big compass up there. Now they haven't cut, I didn't cut them out perfectly because the circles weren't quite, I mean they were nearly the exact size, and it's really hard to see if they were lined up, but that's okay because we're going to make that work. Now I've lost all my leaves. And I think, all right, we're going to chop that off because that leaf is half cut. I don't even know if you can see what I'm doing over here, but I'm just playing with initial placement of things. And what I might do actually is speed this up while I fiddle around with all my placing of my embellishments. Okay, there is the layout done. Lots of photos. I think that's the most photos I've ever got on a layout. And I think not all 12 by 12s are equal because I measured this at 6 inches, but one side is definitely bigger than the other. So I don't know how that happens. And I thought I got them lined up, but they're out marginally. But just as well I use a D-ring binder and not the post bound, because they will be separated like that, so you won't notice. The post bounds, I believe, they are closer, so you'll definitely notice. But anyway, that is it. What do I want to say? I can't remember now. I think I like my clusters. I'm not really sure. I got the Explore, what's it called? Definition. Oh my gosh, I got the Explore definition in down here. My journaling is going to go over here, and yes, I'm going to journal. If you're new to my page, I have traditionally been putting my journaling on the back of my layouts in a little pull-out tab, but going forward, not all of them are going to be like that. I'm going to start putting journaling on the front if I can. If it's a sensitive topic or something I don't want readily read, then I will put it in at the back. But I'm going to start putting journaling on the front, I think. And I thought I was really clever with this heading, and there's lines in this paper. I thought that's okay, I'll just follow the line to put the letters on, so then I know they'll be straight and not cattywampus and crooked and all the rest of it like they probably would be with me. Until I got to this half and went, oh no, they line up differently. The lines don't carry across the way the paper's been cut. So I thought, okay, I'll use a ruler to line them up. And then I don't know what I did with the second one, but it was like way down. I went, no, forget that. I'm just going to do what I normally do and do it visually by eye. So that is what I did. I thought there was something on the photo. It's actually white. Is it? Something in the background, I think, on that photo. Yeah, it's not on the photo. It's something in the background. Okay, anyway. So I have met the criteria, which I have now lost in the mess of my desk. So travel, tick. These are photos of an attraction in another state from where we live, and we went there on a holiday. Definition, I have the definition of explore down here. Circles or stripes, well actually I got both because I have stripes in this patterned paper here as well as circle elements. And then ink or paint, I have ink in my stamped embellishments, and I have inked up the the leaves. So hopefully you can see both pages. I will show them both independently. So there is the left hand page, and I'll have close-ups at the end, and there is the right hand page. Yeah, so I eyeballed the photos as well. I didn't measure like normally. I eyeball things, so if it's crooked, it's crooked. Alright, so make sure you check out the playlist below for everyone else who is playing along with the Coast to Coast. If you have enjoyed this layout and enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. And hit that notify bell so you know when my next video is coming out. And thank you so much for watching. Have a scrap happy day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.